Okay. Turn the light on. Alright. Here's what you've got going on the front. Shit still looks pretty good. And here we go with the sides. In front of your rocker area. And the bottom of your firewall area on the side. Okay. Here's your quarter panel, temporarily in place, which you did just before you left. Even with this temporarily, as you just threw it up in there, it looks pretty good. A little bit of some tweaking to do to get it all the way seated, but it looks pretty fucking good. There's what your seam looks like, going all the way down. Got a couple little ripples and shit from that flange tool, but not that big a deal. Gonna have to put a little bit of putty in that seam anyway, so just a tiny bit of extra putty and be able to get that all that wavy shit in that seam taken care of. Okay, here's inside the car. Here's your wheel well. Okay. There's inside the car. Your dash area. And obviously where your rocker is. Hi puppers, what are you doing, mamas? And yeah, I took your tarp about halfway off. I don't know, maybe a little bit more than halfway. There's a couple strings still holding it up though, so I can flip it back over. Here's your firewall on the other side. On the side of it. Where you ripped that one weld. Okay, so that's that. Of course, your rockers on this side. Your rockers on both sides look pretty good. It's again a little bit of tweaking to get this quarter panel set up all the way, but it looks pretty good. Edge, of course, without me touching it. This part of your seam. I'll get more of your seam here in a second. And there's the inside from this side, the driver's side. This would be your point of view. And there's the stuff that we've got for the floor pan. A little bit of work still to do on that guy, but even still, if you're not really looking for it, especially this time of day right now, since I don't know if you've noticed, Alan, it was kind of dark out. Got kind of a late start today. But here's your seam, a little bit of a gap right there. Not bad though. Back of the quarter. Okay. And it does look like you got some sheet metal screws in both quarters, so I will go ahead and give her a spin. Okay, that is her partly. Come on, camera, focus. Okay, partly spun around. Okay. Probably pretty close to a 45-degree angle right now. And there's some of your repair areas that we've got to work on. Different angle of it. And the quarter, there's the bottom edge. There's the quarter to rocker seam. Here's this. So you cut a little much out right there, but at least the outside of your body line's still there. It shouldn't be too bad, I guess. Little dent there. Never noticed that before. Doesn't really get into the body a whole lot. And fix that pretty easy. Here's the bottom. Bottom of your firewall area. The inside of the driver's side rocker. Let's see with the one string, I guess, still tied. There's the driver's side rear inner wheel well. That's the one that I believe is laying on the ground over there. Because this one looks like it doesn't have the inner wheel well, the outside part of it. There's the back of the quarter. Looks like there's a little bit of bullshit going on down there, but not the end of the world. Here's where your trunk floor braces would go. And this side's way cleaner. A little hole there, not a big deal. And a couple holes starting up there, and a little bit of leftover reinforcement, obviously. And there's the top quarter. Looks like you still got a panel missing here and down there in both quarters. And there's the center wheel well on the passenger side. Looks like it is pretty much intact. A little bit of finish work, and then obviously finish setting your quarters the rest of the way and getting that shit done. Okay, well, let's flip and rotate the car. Okay, there's a different view of the floor. Looks pretty good. There's another view of that hole. Okay. There's an upside down view of your quarter. It's kind of crazy. And of course the tarp that I left partially tied up. Alright, here's the floor pan side that we were welding on. So it looks like on the bottom side, looks like he did some more grinding to it too. I don't remember when we finished working on that at my house when I got kicked out. I didn't remember it being quite that smooth. But for the most part, this does not look too bad. Well, a little thin in a few areas, but not a big issue. Obviously the passenger side, upside down. Firewall area, lower firewall side, rocker panel. There's your quarter, there's your edge, another view of it. There's this guy. This is the passenger side that was pretty much intact. And looks like you got all the pieces for the wheel well on this side. And looks like looks like you've already done some welding too to actually hold it there. Yeah, let's turn the heat setting up a little bit on the welding allen. Getting some globular transfer. There's what they call it, cold weld. Get a lot of excessive buildup on the top and not a whole lot of melting of the metal. There's another view of that seam. Oh, almost dropped the camera there. Okay. There you go. And it's a long ass quarter panel. And of course your roof, which is kind of strange because it's pretty dark out right now. So, but your back seat area, your dash area, and your floor up top. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and retarp it and upload this video, get it to you. And we'll see where we go from here, alright? Talk to you later, bro. Late.